Welcome to tonight's stream. Tonight we're getting back into Harvestella. Let's go ahead and transition right on over to the game. Last time oops, I'm already causing problems. Last time I said I'd go ahead and take care of these two quests, and we're also going to go ahead and work on Chapter 3B, the Bullo's Requiem as well. Dear goodness, I'm already getting tongue-tied and it's less than a minute into the video. How fun is that? So I can't go and do Waiting for the Day just yet, simply because that has time requirements to go to the Nord Step, and I'm already past that time. So instead we're gonna go ahead and head on over to the Heaven's Egg. Luckily we've already watered everything, so I don't need to worry about accidentally forgetting to water anything. I am excited to be doing more with the main story because we'll finally get to do more stuff with one of my two favorite characters in this game. Like, I'm half tempted to go do that first, but no, I feel I need to do this side quest to get some gold and experience first. So this is the Heaven's Egg, eh? Gotta find her. Can't bear the thought of her being in a place like this all on her own. It won't be an easy search. There's no use in whining about it before we've even started. Let's start by looking around for clues for now. Come on, let's keep going. Let me know if you find anything, no matter how small it might be. This was a rather interesting quest when I did it before. I think I can skip this floor, actually. Yeah, I can't go and adjust the map how I would kind of like to go take a look further in. So let's go ahead and jump to the outer stairway and look for a quest marker here. No. So maybe go ahead and jump to mutant vegetation. Yeah, this game is really, really good. And I think one of the reasons that so many people were going and being so critical of the game was it's a Square Enix game, and it didn't go and it wasn't another Final Fantasy like it looked like from art, and because it has farming, everybody was comparing it to Stardew Valley, and it wasn't that. So people were trying to compare it to two different games that it just wasn't, and by itself it's an amazing game. Nothing here either. Maybe we'll find something if we keep going further on. That's all we can do for now. Yeah, you're right. If it was going to be easy to find her, then she'd be back already, eh? Something's coming. Yeah, Rune Factory 5, I haven't had a chance to play Rune Factory 5, but I have heard a lot about how it hasn't really lived up to previous Rune Factory games. Huh? There's something caught up on it. Is that a scarf? No, it can't be. Why do you have that? That scarf belongs to Mara. You ate her, didn't you? Damn it. You can't take them on your own. Fine, those monsters are all yours. game has stuff that I greatly enjoy. The job system is very Final Fantasy-esque, and I really enjoy it. I do have some small issues with the job system, but nothing that I would be super nitpicky about. It's mainly just my own little gripes with the job system, and that's mainly just being restricted to only being able to switch between two and a battle, not being able to like go and freely switch between any of the jobs. Other than that, I really like the job system in this game. Come on, let's go back to Nemea. We found what we came for. Can't give up now. I ain't giving up. But I am done for today. Let's go back to Nemea. If I'd been just a little bit faster, maybe I could have saved her. Yeah, early on, all of the classes do feel very similar to me, but
let's get this over with.
Once you, oops, I just consumed the wrong item because I forgot what the attack button was in this game. At the start, all the jobs do feel very same-ish to me as well, but towards when you've gotten everything unlocked, they do start to all feel kind of like they have their own uniqueness. Yeah, the characters do have interesting chemistry with each other. They all feel kind of like they're in their own stories, interacting to a certain degree. And the character events do a great job of expanding the character, but the story itself doesn't do too super of a job of weaving everyone's stories together. The main story really feels more like it's mainly Arya's story rather than the story of any of the other characters, at least from what I've actually experienced. Anyway, I appreciate you helping out a geezer like me. I know we only found Mara's scarf, but I'm really grateful for your help. I got my clue, so I'm going to go see if anyone from the brigade will help me help with my search now. I hope they'll help you this time. Me too. This clue should convince them. I'm just getting tongue-tied all around this episode. You don't mind if I get a bit nostalgic, do you? See, before Mara disappeared, I was a rotten piece of work. I had no job, no prospects, a bum that sat around all day drinking and arguing. Definitely bum-like behavior. It finally took Mara's disappearance to give me the shake I needed and change my ways. I figured if I wised up, then she'd come running back with open arms. But this is how it ended up. What a joke. It wasn't until after she was gone that I finally realized how much I needed her. Find her and show her how you've changed. The way I see it, I finally got what I deserved. Thinking I could carry on as I was, doing whatever I bleeding well liked. Anyway, sorry for talking your ear off. I just wanted you to know where I was coming from. I'm off. I'll pick up the search for Mara again tomorrow. But I'm starving, so I'm going to go to the tavern for some food. A place to go, since I don't drink anymore, eh? Excuse me, do you have a moment? Sorry to bother you like this, but I'd like to talk to you. Meet me at the observation deck. I'll be waiting. Oh, yeah, the male and the female models in this don't really feel all that different. And like, one of the only things I was super kind of disappointed about at the start was just how little customization there was for your character. Like, you get to choose whether they have a male or female build, the color of their hair, and the color of their eyes, and that was it. And I understand why they did that, because they have all these little drawn portraits for your party, and having so many variations for the protagonist would be an issue. Guess I should introduce myself first. My name's Mara. I'm Darrell's wife, the man you were just talking to. What's she doing here? I called you here to tell you my side of the story. You see, I actually came back to Nemea some time ago. So why didn't you go home? I've been staying at a friend's house ever since the monsters released us. Then the realization struck me. Why should I go back to cleaning up after that good-for-nothing? You heard him yourself, didn't you? That Darrell's been a bum since early on in our marriage. So I seized the opportunity the moment it arose, but I didn't expect him to clean up and change his ways the way he has. Nonetheless, it's too late to go back now, isn't it? The sooner the better, don't you think? I know. I've been watching from the shadows this whole time. I thought my heart was going to burst out of my chest when I heard you were going to the Heaven's Egg. The thought never crossed my mind that the silly fool would do something so reckless for my sake. That's why I want to stop the silly charade and apologize to him. That's a good idea. Which brings me on to why I really called you over here. I need you to be an intermediary between Darrell and I. I'm too scared to confront him on my own, all out of the blue. That's the real reason I wanted to talk to you. I'll do it. For Darrell. Thank you so much. Can I ask you to call him to the town entrance? I'll go on ahead and meet you there. I think Darrell said he'll be at the tavern. I'll go and see if he's still there. I didn't see anything really about there being only one gender for the player character, but I admittedly could see that just simply from how everything is. And is this Darrell? No, I went to the wrong place, didn't I? I should check my map. Wait, how do I open my map? There we go. Yeah, I went to the wrong place. Staircase, off we go. Luckily it's not late enough for me to accidentally get locked out of the tavern. Had that happen before when I was doing a quest and it was embarrassing. Oh, Omen. Did you come here for some grub too? I'm here for a different reason. What on earth else could you need me for, eh? I don't know what you've got in store, but you haven't let me down this far. So who's this person you want to introduce me to, eh? Hello, Dorel. Mara? But how? No, none of that matters. I'm so glad you're safe. I've missed you so much. Dorel. You should tell him everything. Dorel, look, I owe you an apology. Truth is, I don't have to say anything. I did wonder, but then I realized none of that mattered. Knowing that you're alive is enough for me. Welcome home, Mara. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad this worked out for both of you. You went and found my Mara. I can't thank you enough. I'll never forget what you did for us as long as I live. Girl, you're being overdramatic. Oh, Mara, did you make up with your husband? I must say, I'll be sad to see you go. The house is going to be much quieter with you gone. Huh? What does she mean by that? Oh dear, you mean he doesn't know yet? You know, about how you'd been staying at my house in secret this whole time? There goes Mara's plan. Oh my, did I just give the game away? Mara? What is she talking about? I'm sorry, Dorel. That's what's been going on. That explains why you're looking heavier than I remember. She's been fattening you up. Pardon? Where do you get off? You know, you're the reason I left in the first place. You refuse to work, scratching your arse, drinking yourself stupid every day. A useless husband if ever there was one. So much for a moving reunion. I like to think a good bicker now and then is a sign of how close you are as a couple. I am livid. There's no way I'm going home now. I need a week, no, at least a month to recover. Splendid, and I can catch up on all the booze I missed out on waiting for you. Got 1,000 grilla from that. Ooh, some radish seeds. And, oddly enough, some cheese. That started off going somewhat well, and then it just dramatically went downhill from there. Let's see, 6 days, and I do not remember what day it is. The 20th, so...
Take care out there.
I have 5 days before I need to worry about planting that. Everything here is all fine for the most part, as far as I can tell. So
Welcome back.
now we're gonna go ahead and throw the seeds in there and go off to sleep. And then I need to remember to water the plants because when I go and do the other quest, I misremembered what star crystals were. I thought they were the ones that were worth 1,000 each. Oh well. The 300 gold from selling the 3 of them is worthwhile still. Check the letter from Cress. Do I have anything new there? Nope, nothing new there.
Take care out there.
Oh, it's raining. I don't have to worry about my plants. Oh, nice. Anything?
The veggies are simply bursting to be harvested.
That's an odd way to state that the plants are ready to be harvested. Simply bursting.
There's a letter here for you.
Simply bursting makes it sound like there's something wrong with my produce. So granted that it's being grown out in the middle of freaking nowheres and whatnot, maybe there is something wrong with the produce. So let's go throw all of those in storage. And go ahead. Oops, that is not the right button. That was also not the right button, but you know what? It accomplished what I was still trying to do. Yes, the produce is alive, and that's fine as long as it doesn't try to attack me. I don't need to be growing cactars or mandrakes. Let's not forget to check the letters. Thanks to you, the mare's back healed in no time. As it turns out, cinnamon sticks are pretty effective in treating lower back pain. And while I'm on the topic, I have another request. I need to discuss this one with you first, so would you mind coming to the clinic when you have the time? It's important. A fresh start. I'm sorry. After all of your help, my reunion with Mara devolved into a skirming match again. But just to let you know, we've made up, and she's agreed to come back home. All's well that ends well. I'm going to do better by Mara going forward, and first up is quitting the drink. I don't want to throw away all we've done by falling off the wagon again. I can't wait till I get the berries I need to go and get access to the pond that's up there. Because I want to get my fishing level 2 so I can finally start catching rare fish. But let's go talk with Cress first, because hopefully this will not take up a bunch of time. Because I still want to try and get the missing... Wait, no, I just did that. And darn it, I just consumed the food I didn't want to consume because I'm so used to pressing Y for my map that I keep accidentally consuming food. Now I remember why I always leave a junk thing on my bar when I'm just traveling around and not in combat. Can't consume an iron brick. Actually, if I were to let my character try, they probably would try and consume an iron brick. Let's go talk with Cress. Cress, what are you going to charge me for this time? Hi, Alman. I take it you read my letter then? Did you add something you want to talk to me? That's right. I want to tell you about something. I was thinking, it's about time I told you what my research is all about. You're really going to tell, or you are really going to tell me? You've been such a great help to me. It's not fair of me to just keep receiving favors from you and keep hiding it from you. So I'm not going to keep it a secret anymore. I'm trying to find a treatment for a certain illness. The Quiet. It doesn't have an official name yet, but that's what I'm calling it for now. What kind of sickness is it? You know that dust that swirls around in the air during quietus? The quiet is the sickness you get from inhaling it. Once it sets in, it progresses quickly. It attacks the immune system and inhibits healing, soon leading to death. Remember the first time I examined you? I said the dust would affect your health? I was talking about the quiet. I think I inhaled quite a lot. Like I said at the time, you were fine for some reason. Can't be explained by current medicine. I thought you might have some special immunity, so I studied you, but I couldn't find anything related, or I couldn't find any related antibodies. When did you study me? I took it upon myself. Sorry. You came in for quite a few checkups, so I just did it then. I'm just really determined to find a cure for the quiet. It's the best tribute I could pay to Mom and Dad. So the disease that took your parents? Yeah, you guessed it. It was the quiet that took my parents away. They were originally the ones researching the quiet. So I decided to follow their path and continue their research. I see. My mom was the first one to show symptoms of the quiet. I was still a kid, so I didn't know it was so serious at the time. First, she couldn't stand on her own. Then before I knew it, she was bedridden. Apart from being bedridden, she seemed normal, so I thought it wasn't too serious and she would get better. And even if not, I thought Dad could cure her just like he always did. But it didn't work out that way. Yeah. The quiet stole her away, bit by bit. The warmth of her embrace, the kindness in her eyes, the love in her voice, all taken from her by that illness. Dad tried everything to save her, but in the end, there was nothing he could do for her. That's when he gave up trying to find a cure. He must have been heartbroken. That's probably it. He died not long after Mom did of the same disease. The irony, losing your life to the very disease you were trying to cure. Doctors can't cure everything. Those were his last words. Sounds like he'd accepted his fate. To this day, I still don't know what his intention was, leaving us with those words. Maybe he said it knowing that I would become a doctor just like him and Mom. I'm not just going to accept what he said. I'm not a kid anymore. I know doctors can't cure everything. But that doesn't mean we should just accept it and stop trying. That's why we'll never give up. No matter how long it takes. I will find the cure. And put an end to the disease that stole away my parents. Sorry, I got carried away. I was just planning to fill you in on my research, but I went off on a bit of a tangent. I'll help in any way I can. Owen, thank you. I've told you everything now. Thank you for lending an ear. Thank you for sharing with me. Talking to you has really lifted a weight off my shoulders. It's true what they say. You shouldn't bottle things up. Now, shall we call it a day? I'll write to you again when something else comes up. You'll be helping me out a lot more now that you're involved in my research. I hope you're ready for that. See you're heading to sleep, Harvestella, so have a great time sleeping. It was fun chatting with you. And with that quest taken care of, I can go worry about the other side quests I have left. And once that's done, we should just have the main story quest to worry about. Yeah, no new side quests at the moment. Do I have enough gorilla to upgrade any of my weapons? 'Cause that might be
Guess I'm
useful. So I could go and upgrade my main weapon to level 4. So let's go ahead and do that. I have Arya in my party pretty regularly right now, so we'll go ahead and upgrade her weapon as well. I'm not going to upgrade a Syl or Stina's
Cheers.
weapons further at the moment. There is a thing in the little fairy task book for upgrading all of the weapons completely, so I do eventually have to come back and worry about leveling their weapons up. But for now, I'm going to choose not to level their weapons up, in part because I'm going to be getting different party members shortly when I start doing the Freebie quest. I get to fight my way towards... Actually, no, I can just run around. No, I want to fight them. Go and get job points. I can get more job points. That will be worthwhile.
Let's get this over with.
I almost wonder if there's some level of damage reduction that fire does when it's raining. That seems slightly too complex for this game, but it'd be interesting if that actually was a feature. Almost to the rain. And just a few people left to fight.
The battle begins.
I wasn't expecting Syl to speak. Here we are. It just occurred to me that this is the episode of relationships going wrong, apparently. Or is that Omen? Kirin isn't with you, is she? She wants you to stop waiting. Really said that? Well, I'm still going... Wait. I hate to think about how much time Kirin wasted waiting for me. Besides, if we're gonna talk, it has to be here. Is this place special or something? Kirin and I made a promise here. When we were children, we ran out of the village and came all the way out here. We just hung out, staring at the scenery right up until the sun started to set. It was pitch black out by the time we got home. Man, the adults gave us such an earful. But that was a long time ago. I'm sorry you wasted your time coming out here, but I'm not moving. I'm waiting for Kirin. You don't have to wait with me, obviously. This is something that I need to do. I'll wait with you anyway. Really? Don't have anywhere else to be? You really are a soft touch, but I appreciate the company. That is some nice scenery. Kirin still isn't here. Oh. Why did you become a soldier? Why, huh? It was a few years ago. Kirin's always been stubborn. Never listened once she set her heart on something. And I wanted to protect her. I wanted to become strong, just like her. So I enlisted. Looks like the sun's starting to set. What do you want to do? I don't think there's any reason for you to sit out here any longer. Nah, I'll wait. Really? Alright, let's keep going. It's gonna get dark soon. Kirin really isn't coming, is she? I guess it really was selfish of me to ask this of her. You're not going back to Lith? That's the plan. I'm staying put. What about you? If you're gonna stick around, then we may as well make a camp. Yeah, I like camping. I thought you might say that. Alright, let's get set up. So that story I told you before, about the promise I made to Shirin here, I promised I would get stronger so I could protect her. And when that time comes, I want her to marry me. That promise is way past its expiration date, you know? Shirin. About time. Yeah, well... Thank you for coming, Shirin. What else was I to do? You would have waited here until the world froze over otherwise. So what did you want to talk about? I want to apologize. I didn't ask how you felt back at the Jade Forest. I'm so sorry. I don't expect you to forgive me, but I still need to apologize anyway. I'm not going to forgive you. You said you stole my time. But who are you to decide whether that time was stolen or not? Shirin, there wasn't a second of my life that I wasted waiting for you. And yet you decide that was the case without once considering or asking how I felt. I'm sorry. I've always been like this, making assumptions without asking. Thinking I'd keep a promise like that all this time. How stupid can you be? Berg's sorry for what he did. I can see that. But I'm not letting this go. The answer lies in why you left me behind, you know? You can apologize all you like, but I'm not going to drop this. Promise me. Promise you won't leave me again. Shirin. I promise. I won't leave you again. Never forget those words. I have one more promise I want you to make. Promise me you'll consider my feelings next time you're feeling heroic. Stop deciding these things on your own. I want us to figure out things together. Make decisions together. But I promise to protect you. Weren't you listening? I already told you, that promise expired. From now on, we protect each other, understood? We need to do this, otherwise there's no point in even being together. You're right. Good, we're in agreement then. Thank you, Shirin. All's well that ends well. Thank you for all your help, Omen. Ready to head back to Leth? Ah, wait a moment. Wasn't there something you wanted to give me? I mentioned something about it before. I didn't ask what it was, but he said it was really important. It was a ring. I was going to ask you to marry me. A monster stole it during the attack when we were on our way back to Leth. Oh, is that all? Is that all? Well, you can do whatever. You can do that whenever, right? You have your entire life left to propose. Shirin. Oh, speaking of rings. Omen, do you know something? You showed them the ring you found in the Jade Forest. You know, the dirty ring with the word Shirin engraved on it. You know, the ring that was probably the ring meant for Shirin. That's the ring. Why do you have it? Of course, the monster you fought back in the forest. So you took out the monster that made off with my ring, huh? Are you gonna give her the ring? Let's just go home. But Sheeran, you can give it to me once you've given it a good clean, but only after that. Now let's go. Make sure you scrub it well. Do my best. Waiting for the day is now complete. 1,500 gorilla. Ooh, oyster and veggie udon sounds good. Most of the food in this game ends up sounding really good. And now we've gone and waited until 7 p.m. Which is... What the heck? There's a treasure chest over here I haven't opened? I was almost certain that I opened all the treasure chests. Huh. I don't remember that treasure chest ever being there. Interesting. Well, let's go ahead and return back home. Don't really have anything super special to go and claim or turn in anywhere, so... Do we have anything that's actually been completed for one of the... Oh, fortified weapons 5 times. So there's the request I was talking about for weapons need to be upgraded, and I pressed the wrong button. We've gotten that done. We need 8 more to go until our plant skill stamina is reduced. That's both a lot and not very many. We need to go and get 8 more to level up the farm and reduce the stamina that the plow skill takes. So hopefully we can get that sometime soon as well. Oh, I should go take a look and see what foods I can actually make right now that are new. Cucumber and mint sandwiches. Let's go make that. Oh, that is not what I was expecting. That... I think it would probably look appetizing if it weren't for the fact that the like little buns for the sandwiches or the breading, whatever you would call the exterior part of a sandwich, if that wasn't made from cucumber slices and was instead made from like bread or something else. I can make cheese and tomato caprese. I can make the Nemea meat pizza. Let's go ahead and make both of these. Unfortunately, I don't know if either of these are things that can be turned in for a reward. And it's too late at this point to make it to Nemea and check the tavern, so we'll do that after we water. We will do that after we water things in the morning. Day 22. Oh, we've got a letter from Estina. So
See you later.
that's gonna be interesting. Oh, we've got several letters. Thanks again for your help the other day. I feel a lot better having spoken to you, honestly, but I'm still on edge. The dragons have started coming out of the Heaven's Egg again, and we've no idea why. Do you mind stopping by my house when you have the time? I'm sorry to spring this on you, but it helps to have someone to bounce ideas off of. I'll see you there. There's something I'd like to discuss. Thank you for stopping by earlier. It was nice seeing the children smiling again. It's clear they're still reeling after what happened with Tiela, but hopefully things will return to normal soon. Oh, that's right. There's something else I want to talk to you about. It's rather important, so if you could come back again to the orphanage soon, that would be a big help. And just to let you know, I accepted the ring from Berg after you left. I can't believe you were holding on to it all this time. I don't think this could have happened if you weren't there to slay that monster that was spreading terror in the Jade Forest. I can't thank you enough for the happiness you have brought Berg and me, but still, thank you. Oh, our peach tree finally has peaches to harvest. We got 3 of them. That's really nice. And let's go get our watering tool equipped. And we don't have a higher level of this just yet, so I can't go and water multiple things at the same time. Nope, and there's no cucumbers. There's a Harvestella. That's unfortunate. I can tell how awkwardly I planted some of these just by
Looks like some of the crops are ready
time
for
frame
harvest.
when they grow. Oh, our tomatoes are going away. Well, I guess I get to go replace those with... Oh dear, I have a lot of stuff I can replace them with. Let's see. 3 days. You can grow in the fall, so... Spring and summer. So you're the only one that grows specifically in the spring. Princess chestnut sapling I don't want to plant just yet because that's something that's for fall. Okay, let's go find our radish seeds. And can I plant multiple at the same time? I can.
Take that.
So having that ready to do now is nice.
This.
And they will be ready to harvest on the 26th, which means that after I harvest those, I will probably not be going and planting anything else in that spot. Because 30 is the last day of the season, and I don't want to risk accidentally planting something and having it get messed up. With the trees, I don't have to worry so much because the trees aren't removed between seasons. So the worst that
See you
happens with that
later.
is that I end up with some seeds that need... Or, the worst that happens with the tree is that it ends up that a day gets wasted if it's still in the process of growing. And that is not open yet. Okay. So I guess we get to take the long way to Nemea, because by the time I get to Nemea, hopefully its tavern should be open. And I only plan to go and do, I only plan to go and do stuff at the tavern. I don't plan to do anything else in town. I know that I could go and do Asil and Estina's quest here, but I will go and do that next time. So, did any of the things I cooked happen to be on your menu? They both were. That's good. So let's go donate the caprice. Got fancy brown fence recipe and 1,500 grilla, and meaty antipasto with 2,000 grilla as well. So it's nice that both of those were on the menu. I was slightly worried that only one or the other would be on the menu, but having both of them is really nice because the more grilla I can get right now, the better. Thinking of that, I need to go check how much it costs to get the Clefao pen, because way long ago we
Bye-bye.
put to a vote what the next upgrade would be for the farm, and it was the Clefao pen that was voted on. And I haven't had enough grilla to even really consider checking whether I could go and do that. But 5,000 might be enough. Did I bring food that we can use? Nope. So I get to eat the cucumber and minced sandwiches as combat food, I guess. Well, let's go see if I can finally make the Clefao pen or not.
Come to me and...
I can. I have just enough money to do this. So let's go make the Clefao pen.
Please, come again.
And then alongside that, I need to now go check with the little farm guy over here and see how much it's going to cost me to purchase a cliff owl. The answer is I do not know yet because the game's not going to let me find out until after I can, or it's not going to let me purchase cliff owl until after I have the cliff owl pen made. But we'll get started on the cliff owl, which will in turn start getting me some more resources that I can either save up to sell or go and cook. But now we get to go work on the Shatola quest. So we get to go off to the tavern here. Would be nice. Welcome. So this is the town's tavern, huh? It's busier than I thought it would be. Are you a fan of these places? Don't know. I've hardly been to any. I'm not old enough to drink alcohol, so there wasn't much point. Anyway, let's see what the people here have to say. Ask around the bar. As if having a beautiful voice wasn't enough, she looks impeccable too. Wish I could pull that off. Are you a fan of Emos too? Isn't she wonderful? I wonder where she came from. There's something not quite human about her, although I suppose that adds to her mysterious charm. Nothing better than relaxing with a cold beer and listening to Emma. This place has become my own little sanctuary since my boat sank. My wife gives me the stink eye all day. That Emma sure is popular, huh? Why? Not this song. Oh, so you're awake after all. What's gotten you all worked up? Don't treat me like a child. You have to stop this song right now. Where's it coming from? Who the hell is singing the song? You. What on earth has gotten into you? You're yelling like a madman. Yeah, geezer. You can't be rude to Emma like that. Have you lost your mind? Emma, was it? You kids have no idea. How about you step outside and listen to Lorelei's awful ballad for yourself? Then tell me I've lost my mind. Lorelei's ballad? That's what I said. Heard it myself. That song the girl just sang. It's the same thing I heard before my boat started taking in water. It's witchcraft, mark my words. Emma's been in the tavern this whole time. Meanwhile, you're out there hearing voices in the sea. What's to say you weren't just imagining this Lorelei, eh? So that's what you think it is? Fine, I see how it is. Well, I ain't gonna stick around. Narrowly escaped death on the sea. I'll be damned if I'm about to let some witch curse me here on land. Don't mind him, Emo. He's just upset because he lost his boat. Me? What's this? Why is the mood in here so sour? I won't stand for this in my tavern. Sir. What's the meaning of this? Ah, no matter. Emma, be a good girl and sing us something uplifting, won't you? That should cheer everyone up. Come now, patrons, raise your glasses. It's not like they'd be catching any fish even if they did have boats. All there is to do is drink. And lucky you, we have the best music and booze this side of the sea's light. He's right. Cheers to the landlord. Cheers. And you. I'll be seeing you behind the tavern tonight for our regular chat. Did you see something? Yeah, I think. There's something off about the way that guy spoke to her, don't you think? We're gonna meet behind the tavern. Well, let's go talk about food. Lend us a hand. We've been struggling to come up with new dishes to serve up at the tavern. We've been getting more customers now that Emma has started singing, so the bartender's thinking of expanding the menu. We need all the help we can get, including yours if you don't mind. Could you bring us some meals, please? Anything will do, just whatever you cook along your travels. I hope it's not too much trouble. Thanks. Nothing here. No dishes cooked for here already, unfortunately. Thank you so much. If you know of any other dishes, please bring them by. I love this song. And I have to wait until 7 PM in game. Okay. That is not entirely what I was expecting. We do have one side quest here already, so we can go work on that in the meantime, I guess. And... oh, it's the side quest. Uh-oh. Lydia has collapsed at the beach. Are you okay? Where am I? You're in Shatola. Shatola? Oh, was there anyone else here with me? Our boat capsized. We got attacked by a monster. I can't be the only one who washed up here. Oh. Was it someone close to you? Yes, it's someone I love very dearly. But if they're not here, that means someone might have found them first. That's true. They might be somewhere in Shatola. If you wouldn't mind, could you help me look for them, please? I really must find them. It's someone important to me. Sure. I can't leave you on your own now. Thank you. I'm Lilia. Sorry, I should have introduced myself earlier. You tell Lilia your name. Omen, nice to meet you. I'm going to try talking to the fishermen. Could you ask the people around town for me, please? The consequences of escape. Thanks. Meet me here again if you find anything out. Who do we get to talk to? Get to talk to this flying group over here. Sorry, you're wondering if we've seen anyone at the beach recently? No, I don't think so. Me neither. Have you lost someone? You tell Lilia's story. Oh dear, their boat got attacked by monsters? How awful. I'm so sorry, but I haven't heard talk of anyone getting rescued. News like that would normally spread around Shatola. Sorry we weren't much help. We hope you find them. Yes, don't give up. There's still a chance they might have washed up somewhere else. If you don't find them in Shatola, you might still find them in another town. And the other people are right up front of the tavern, so let's head on up here. And oh wait, no, they're in the tavern. Okay. I misjudged where that marker was on the map. Pardon me, where do you... Oh, there you guys are. There you are. You're looking for someone? Tell Lilia a story. Oh, it was their boat that got attacked by the monster? That's unfortunate. I heard about that accident, but I didn't know there were any survivors. Sorry I can't be of any help. Go back to the beach and tell Lilia how the search is going. The search is going very poorly, that is how it's going. But let's head on back to the beach now. I still really love all the coral for how this place is set up. This really feels very unique in how they use the coral. But we've got to go talk to Lilia. That actually looks really nice. Hi Omen, how's it going? Oh, really? I don't have any clues either. I asked the sailors and the fishermen, but no one has seen him. Maybe it's time to accept that he's really gone, my dear Jade. Was he your partner? Yes, we were engaged to be married. This must be our punishment. If only I never said anything about running away together. What were you running away from? The truth is, Jade's parents were against us getting married. But we wouldn't let that stop us. We chose to run away together instead. This really is just the episode of terrible relationship incidents. Oh, dear goodness. I was expecting this episode to be about something else, and instead this episode has just been about how relationships can go wrong, apparently. That's why you were on the boat. Yes, but look at how that turned out. The monster capsized their boat, and now it's only me left. That's what we get for ever trying to run away. You might just be in another town. Maybe. Oh, by the way, when you found me, was there a hair accessory somewhere around me? Oh, it must have gotten swept away somewhere. It was a birthday present from Jade. It means a lot to me. What are you going to do now? I think I'll go to Nemea. That's where Jade and I were planning to start our new life. Now that I've run away, I don't have anywhere else to go. I can't go back home. I'd at least like to live in the town that we set out for. Thank you for everything, Owen. I'll be on my way now. Are you sure you'll be alright? Won't check if she arrives safely in Nemea sometime after tomorrow. This episode really has just been one chaotic relationship incident after the next, and I know that I said I was going to try and get started on the Bolos Requiem this episode, but I think I will just leave this as the episode of chaotic relationships and come back to this later. I'll go and wait the 5 in-game hours off screen so that when we start up next time we can get right into everything. But thank you for everyone who turned in. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did enjoy it, please leave a like. If you enjoy the content I make, please subscribe to the channel. And I hope you have a wonderful day or night depending on when you're watching this, and I hope to see you in the next episode.